Assalamualaikum students, how are you all? I hope all of you are fine and safe. I am also fine. I am Antara Rehman, teacher Bangladesh and Global Studies, Milestone School and College Mohammedpur branch. This is my second online class with you. So in today's class, I will try to cover a very important chapter from your subject, that is chapter number 1 about liberation war. This chapter is very much important not only for your base examination, but it's very much important for your general knowledge also, because as a citizen of independent Bangladesh you must know the history of our liberation war. So don't waste our time. Let's start our class.
স্বাধীন করো স্বাধীন করো বাংলাদেশ বাংলাদেশ বীর বাঙালির অস্ত্র ধরো বাংলাদেশ স্বাধীন করো। আর যদি একটা গুলি চলে, আর যদি আমার লোকের উপর হত্যা করা হয়, তোমাদের বর কাছে আমার অনুরোধ রইল, প্রত্যেক ঘরে ঘরে দুর্গ গড়ে তোলো। তোমাদের যা কিছু আছে তাই নিয়ে শত্রুর মোকাবেলা করতে হবে। 7 কোটি মানুষকে তাবা রাখতে পারবো না। আমরা যখন মরতে শিখেছি তখন কেউ আমাদের দবাতে পারবে না। তোমাদের যা কিছু আছে তাই নিয়ে প্রস্তুত থাকো। মনে রাখবা, রক্ত যখন দিয়েছি রক্ত আরো দেব, এই দেশের মানুষকে মুক্ত করে ছাড়বো ইনশাআল্লাহ। এবারে সংগ্রাম আমাদের মুক্তির সংগ্রাম, এবারে সংগ্রাম স্বাধীনতার সংগ্রাম। জয় বাংলা।
Students, can you feel the thrill? Yes, I am also feeling the thrill. Okay, let's start. Students, I have already told that today I will start chapter 1, and the name of our chapter is our liberation war, and today I will cover from lesson 1 to lesson 6. So let's start. Before going into this chapter, I want that you know what is this chapter about. This chapter is all about our liberation war in 1971. In this chapter, we will cover the outbreak of war, military in liberation war, our freedom fighters, Pakistani atrocities, surrender of Pakistani military and our victory, and last of all, we will know about various state recognition to our freedom fighters. Before starting our chapter, you need to know some difficult words with meaning. So let's start. Liberation means independence, glorious means noble, war means battle, independence means freedom, sovereign means imperial, torment means torture, protest means put up a fight, oath means vow, prison means jail, rehabilitation means reclamation, sustain means maintain, crucial means ultimate or final, acceleration means speed up, spear means arena, resistance means hindrance, military means martial or armed forces of a country, conventional means common or usual, brigade means battalion, and last of all, ethnic groups. It means that subgroup of any population based on cultural tradition. So students, now we are ready to start our lesson 1. Please open page number 2 of your book. Our first lesson is lesson 1. The name of the lesson is Outbreak of War. My dear students, do you recognize this man? Yes, I think so. He is the great leader of our nation, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. Okay, so let's go to the main topic of this chapter. In this topic, students, I want to give you a brief background of our liberation war. The liberation war of Bangladesh in 1971 was the independence from Pakistan. India and Pakistan got independence from the British rule in 1947. Pakistan was formed for Muslims and India had a majority of Hindus. Pakistan had two parts, East and West, which were separated by about 1000 miles. East Pakistan was mainly the eastern part of the province of Bengal. The capital of Pakistan was in Karachi of West Pakistan and was moved to Islamabad in 1958. However, due to discrimination in economy and ruling powers against them, the East Pakistanis vigorously protested and declared independence on March 26, 1971 under the leadership of Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. But during the year prior to that, to suppress the unrest in East Pakistan, the Pakistani government sent troops to East Pakistan and created a massacre, and thus the War of Liberation commenced. Eventually, the oppressed Bengalis started protesting. In protest, a number of attempts at resistance took place. My dear students, here we will discuss some significant attempts by East Pakistani people to resist the oppression of West Pakistan. In the year of 1952, they initiated language movement. In the picture, we can see a crowd of people in front of Dhaka Medical College, and they are demanding that Bangla will the only state language of Pakistan. In 1966, they initiated 6-point movement. In this picture, you can see a rally is going on demanding the 6 points. In 1969, they initiated mass upsurge, and in this picture, you can see that a rally is going on demanding Ghore Ghore Durgo Goro, Bangladesh Mukto Koro. In the year of 1970, Awami League got a great victory in general election, and in this picture you can see a celebration is going on after that victory. In the night of 25th March 1971, it's a very sad event for our whole nation, that is a barbaric attacks by the Pakistan armed forces. It was met with protest and resistance. In this picture you can see a photo of genocide. In 26th March 1971, it's the beginning of Liberation War after the declaration of independence by Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman, and in this picture you can see the freedom fighters are taking preparation to start their fight. Okay students, I hope you have understood so far. Now we will see Mujibnagar government. We will know about this government. Mujibnagar government was formed on 10th April 1971. The place of oath was Ambagan in the Bodhanath Tola village, former Meherpur subdivision, and it is the present Meherpur district. The president of this government was Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. The vice president was Syed Nazrul Islam. The prime minister was Tajuddin Ahmed. Minister of Finance and Planning was Captain M. Mansur Ali. And Minister of Home Affairs, Relief and Rehabilitation was A.H.M. Kamaruzzaman. Role of Mujibnagar government. My dear students, Mujibnagar government played a very crucial role in our liberation war, as it raised support in home and abroad, and it also sustained public opinion regarding our liberation war. This government accelerated the liberation war of ours, and it led people from every spheres of our country so that they want to take part in our liberation war. In this picture, we can see Vice President Syed Nazrul Islam along with Prime Minister Tajuddin Ahmed and Minister of Finance and Planning Captain M. Mansur Ali. Students, I hope all of you have understood our lesson number 1 very properly. Now we will start our lesson number 2, that is military in liberation war. At first, we will start organizing the military force. The military organization of the war was set up on 11 July 1971 and was called the Mukti Bahini. It was led by General Muhammad Atul Ghani Osmani. You can see his photo also. He was the commander-in-chief of the Mukti Bahini, and his deputy was Group Captain A.K. Khandokar. The regular fighting force of 30,000 soldiers was called the Mukti Force. They fought alongside 1 lakh guerrilla fighters and civilian resistance in a joint Mukti Bahini of military and civilian freedom fighters. My dear students, now we will look the divisions of our conventional forces. Our conventional forces were divided into three forces. These are K Force, S Force and Z Force. K Force was under Major Khaled Mosharraf, S Force was under Major K M Shofiullah and Z Force was under Major Ziaur Rahman. Okay, my dear students, now we will look the 11 fighting sectors of East Pakistan. You can see here the map also. This map is divided into 11 sectors during our liberation war. So now I will describe the sector-wise districts. Sector number 1 contained Chattogram Hill Tracts and Noakhali. Sector number 2 contained Kumilla, Faridpur, part of Dhaka and Noakhali district. Sector number 3 Maulavi Bazar, Brahmanbaria, Narayanganj and some parts of Keraniganj. Sector number 4 was Northern Sylhet Sodor and Southern Hobiganj, Central all regions. Sector number 5 northern parts of Sylhet. Sector number 6 Rangpur and Dinajpur districts. Sector number 7 Rajshahi, Dinajpur, Pabna and Bogura districts. Sector number 8 Kushtia, Joshore, Khulna and parts of Faridpur. Sector number 9 Borishal, Potuakhali, Khulna and parts of Faridpur. Sector number 10, it was a very exceptional sector. There was no regional demarcation. The soldiers of this sector attacked the enemy hide through waterways and coastal sea regions. And last of all, our sector number 11, it was Tangal and Mymensingh region except Kishoreganj. In this map, you can see the sectors. This is sector number 1, sector number 2, sector number 3, sector number 4, sector number 5, sector number 6, sector number 7, sector number 8, sector number 9, sector number 10, sector number 11. Okay, now we will go to the next topic. So my dear students, before starting lesson number 3, I want to hear from you that all of you have no confusion on lesson number 2, isn't it? Okay, so we can start our lesson number 3, that is freedom fighters. Here you can see the various photos, various historical photos of our freedom fighters. Both men and women took part in our liberation war and we feel very much proud of them, isn't it? In this session, we will discuss about various role of ordinary people in our liberation war. The entire country was mobilized to fight the war. Every social background and every ethnic groups was involved. Women have a role in our liberation war because they provided food, shelter, information, they took training and fought frontal attack. Cultural activists, they also have a role in our liberation war because they raised their awareness through writing, art and performances. Overseas Bengalis, they also have an impact on our liberation war. They worked in favor of our liberation war in different countries. Ethnic minorities, they actively participated in the war. Male members actively took part in our war and some helped the freedom fighters secretly. Besides, our numerous people, they also showed their support to our freedom fighters. They inspired our freedom fighters to keep fighting by helping them with food and other essentials. My dear students, can you see this picture? Yes, this picture is all about our guerrilla training. Now we will discuss about various groups of guerrilla forces. So in our liberation war, we have two groups in our guerrilla forces. These groups are Action Group and Intelligence Group. Action Group, they carried arms and took part in frontal attack. Intelligence Group, they gathered information about the enemy's movement. So students, this is a very interesting part of this lesson. Do you know what is this? Yes, it's the favorite song and favorite slogan of our freedom fighter. The favorite song was Joy Bangla, Banglar Joy. The composer of this song is Gazi Mazharul Anwar and the melodist of this song is Anwar Parvez. And do you know what's their favorite slogan? Yes, their favorite slogan was Joy Bangla. Students, so that's all about this lesson. I hope all of you have no confusion in this. Students, now we will discuss about the most heinous part of our liberation war, that is Pakistani atrocities. Let's start lesson number 4. At first, we will know about Operation Searchlight. Operation Searchlight is nothing but a genocide by the West Pakistani government. After getting the order from President Yahya Khan on the night of 25th March 1971, the Pakistani army attacked on unarmed innocent Bengalis. They attacked different places of Dhaka city, which includes Rajarbagh police lines, EPR headquarters, Pilkhana, students and teachers resident at Dhaka University, and so on. The unarmed innocent Bengali police got murdered by the West Pakistani troops. This includes students, teachers, police, EPR members, and many innocent people. It was nothing but a genocide. The code name of this attack was Operation Searchlight. You can see a picture in the right. You can see how heinous it was and how brutal it was. Students, now we will discuss about Martyred Intellectuals Day, that is Shohid Buddhijeevi Dibosh. Before the final surrendering, it was another heinous attack by the West Pakistani army. Between 10th to 14th December 1971, they killed many Bengali intellectuals, which includes professors, doctors, teachers, artists, journalists, and poets. They were captured and murdered. Remembering this morn, we observe 14 December as our Martyred Intellectual Day or Shohid Buddhijeevi Dibosh. In the picture, students, you can see the murdered intellectuals. We feel very sorry for them. Students, are you with me? I hope you are. So, I hope that you have no confusion in our previous lesson. So, easily we can start the last lesson, that is lesson number 5, Surrender and Victory. This is the most happiest part of this chapter. So, let's start. Students, at first we will know the role of India in our liberation war. We all know that India is our neighboring country, and India helped us a lot in our liberation war because they provided food, shelter and medical treatments to our freedom fighters and also to the refugees. They gave their military force to fight on behalf of Bangladesh in Operation Jackpot. On November 21st, a combined military force was formed under General Jagjit Singh Arora. You can see him in the picture. Another picture is there, that is Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman is with Indira Gandhi. Okay students, so this is all about the surrender of Pakistani military and our victory day. This is the picture of that moment where the Pak Hanadar Bahini surrendered in Bangladesh. On December 3rd, 1971, Pakistan attacked some Indian air base, so both the Mitra Bahini and Mukti Bahini responded with a land, sea and air strike on Pakistan. As a result, the Pakistani Hanadar Bahini was forced to surrender on December 16, 1971. That's why we observed our victory day on December 16 every year. The surrender document was signed at Racecourse Ground in Dhaka by Lieutenant General Niazi of Pakistan and Lieutenant General Jagjit Singh Arora of the combined Indian and Bengali military. So students, can you feel this moment? Yes, it's the release of Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. We know that during our liberation war, he was prisoned in Pakistan. On 8 January 1972, Bangabandhu Sheikh Mujibur Rahman was released from prison in Pakistan and returned to Bangladesh on 10th January 1972. So, this is all about this lesson. Now we will start the last lesson of this chapter, that is state recognition to the freedom fighters. Public recognition was given to those who made sacrifices for the war of liberation. The highest award, Bir Shrestha, was given to those who fought and died for their country in the liberation war. The 7 people showed their courage and got this Bir Shrestha award. They are Captain Mohiuddin Jahangir, Flight Lieutenant Motiur Rahman, Sipahi Hamidur Rahman, Lance Naik Nur Muhammad Sheikh, Sipahi Mustafa Kamal, Engine Room Artificial Ruhul Amin, and Lance Naik Munshi Abdul Rauf. The other 3 awards were given to all who showed courage and sacrificed their lives in our liberation war. They are Bir Uttom, Bir Pratik and Bir Bikram. Through the sacrifices of all the freedom fighters, our country has gained its independence. So here I have given some important questions from this chapter. I have given some important CBQs and also I have given some short questions from this chapter. Have a look. So students, I hope that all of you will memorize and learn this question at your home. So students, that's all about chapter 1. Although it's a huge chapter, I hope all of you have got a very clear idea about our liberation war. I hope all of you have enjoyed our today's class. So that's all for today. Thank you. See you all at our next online class. Till then, stay home, stay safe and eat healthy diet so that you can protect yourself from COVID-19.